Demetria Carter, and the media tool that I am reviewing for today is Talkwalker Alerts. I love Talkwalker Alerts because it eliminates the overload of feeds in your inbox. It really only brings you the most important mentions of your blogs or whatever business or brand you have to you. That way, it's not overloaded with so much miscellaneous type notifications or anything. So, your inbox won't be crowded with spam or any kind of junk mail. It's very, very useful and very, very beneficial to use. It really only brings you the top results of tweets or any mentions to you. So even if it does bring you just, anything mentioning your brand, it's the most important mentions. Instead of just bringing what everybody else says, it only really brings the most important um, conversations about what you're offering, about your business, about your brand. So you can only receive pretty much only alerts that are relevant and the alerts that really matter. Talkwalker is kind of similar to Google Alerts, but it's very different. With Talkwalker, you can pretty much access mentions of your brand from blogs to social medias to pretty much any other place you can think of. Google can only go but so far with that, and even though they're competitive, they are similar. But Talkwalker is a lot more better than Google Alerts. Um, I actually chose to research this tool because constantly my inbox is crowded with so much junk and spam mail and things that, I really could honestly care less about. So to be able to see this tool to be used, it can help me see not only what my audience thinks of my blogs, but it can also let me know what more I need to do in order to make it more successful. It'll help me connect with my audience and help me see what they actually like. So it can also be beneficial to both of us, not just me, but to my audience as well. It's completely free. You can create an account. You don't have to have a social media account. You can create it with just any email, and you can even choose where you would like to get your alerts from news sites to Twitters to any blog sites. You can actually filter out where you want to get your alerts from. So that's extremely helpful. Instead of getting all the alerts at one time from multiple different sources, you can just filter out where you want the sources to come from. So that way you're not so overwhelmed with so many notifications. And also, even though this is such a great app, it's free. That's the best thing ever because most apps that have things like this cost you money, but Talkwalker Alerts is actually free. Personally, I would consider this possibly a production tool because it helps you see what more needs to be done or what more needs to be changed about your brand, considering the fact you can see what audiences are saying about what you have to offer. So I really do think it does help, you know, in that category. So I would consider it as a production tool. Um, it has multiple different uses, not just helping you try to figure out what, you need to do to your brand. It can be used to define your brand strategy, meaning it can help you define what is it about your brand that makes it so popular amongst your audience. It can even help enhance your marketing critique. It can show you what more you need to branch out, what more you need to bring out into your audience, or I guess fan base, whichever one you're doing. And it can also help you identify with your audience by showing them who is more easily, I guess I wouldn't say easily influenced, but I would say who influences your brand more. Like who really is a fan of your brand, who really looks at it, who takes time to critique it and everything. I do think it's very useful in so many aspects. The one thing that I did see that I really did like about it was I don't know if I'm saying this right, but it's called the Boolean operators. These actually help customize your alerts so that way you can receive only the important and useful documents to you. It can help you see what you really want from any blog site, from any website. It's very useful so that way, like I said, you won't be so overwhelmed with so many different types of alerts and so many different types of feeds. You can only get exactly what you asked for. It's pretty much almost perfect. If I could suggest really anything, it would be for it to have a connection to at least Facebook or Instagram. I see it's very heavily mentioned only with Twitter and blog sites, but a lot of people are on Facebook and a lot of people are on Instagram or even Snapchat. push yourself more into all social medias except for certain types of social medias. That's the one thing I would suggest. But other than that, it's pretty much perfect. I've never used a tool like this before. After researching it, I'm definitely going to start using it. So I'm really excited to start using this tool. It seems really beneficial and really helpful to anybody that has a blog or any type of brand or business out. So if I were you, I would get started on this right away. Thank you for watching my video, and I hope you guys have a great day.